Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about your pain. Nobody cares if you're tired or overwhelmed. That's the brutal truth. And it's also the greatest gift you can get. Because when nobody cares, you're free. Free from relying on anyone else. Free from waiting for permission. Free from needing anyone to save you. You're the only one who can change your story. If you want to be unstoppable, you have to accept this. You have to stare the silence in the face and say, I'm still coming. Today I'm sharing how I flipped this truth into power. How I built relentless mental toughness by embracing the fact that nobody cares. If you're ready to quit feeling sorry and start doing better, keep watching. Chapter 1. Stop expecting sympathy, start owning your life. For years I thought people would understand me, that someone would notice my struggle and step in, that life would give me a break when I needed it most. But life isn't like that. It doesn't pause. It doesn't wait for your feelings. Everyone's caught in their own storm. You can hope for a rescue, but it won't come. I learned to stop looking outside and start looking inward. I had to become my own savior. That means no more pity or complaints. It means owning every choice I make. If I fail, that's on me. If I win, that's on me too. This ownership is uncomfortable at first. It means you have zero excuses left. But it also means you control your destiny. When you realize nobody's coming to save you, you become unstoppable. You develop a mindset where excuses dissolve and solutions become the only option. You stop wasting energy hoping and start investing energy doing. That shift from victim to victor rewires your brain. Every day you remind yourself, I am responsible. This mindset creates resilience that no challenge can break. You stop blaming external circumstances and start mastering your internal state. Sympathy is a luxury you can't afford. Real growth begins when you give up expecting sympathy and start owning your life. No one will fight your battles. No one will carry your burdens. Only you have the power to rewrite your story. Chapter 2. Build ruthless habits in the quiet moments. Success is built when no one is watching. Not when you post a gym selfie or brag on social media, but when you show up alone in the dark. When your body screams quit, but your mind says push. I started small. 10 push-ups. Writing 1 paragraph. Meditating 2 minutes. Those little things became non-negotiable. Every day I asked myself, did I do something that moved the needle? I tracked it with brutal honesty. Miss 1 day and I feel it. Miss 2 days and the guilt fuels me. Habits don't build overnight. They build with relentless consistency. The people who win aren't the ones with the most motivation. They're the ones who show up when they don't feel like it. Habits are the scaffolding of discipline. They carry you through the hard days when motivation dies. I don't wait for inspiration. I create a structure so strong it supports me, even when I feel weak. I learn to love the process, not just the outcome. I celebrate small wins because they compound into massive growth. Ruthless habits make success inevitable. You can't rely on willpower alone. You build routines that are so ingrained they become automatic. When life tests me, I fall back on my habits. They are my anchor and my weapon. You have to find your anchor habits. The ones you build your entire day around. These habits form the bedrock of your unstoppable mindset. Chapter 3. Embrace the grind because it shapes you. The grind is where most quit. It's the cold mornings before anyone else is awake. The lonely runs when the world is still asleep. The extra rep when your muscles shake. The moments nobody applauds. I hated it at first. I resented the pain. But then I saw the grind as my teacher. Every drop of sweat was a lesson. Every ache was progress. When my mind begged to quit, I learned to breathe and focus. Pain became irrelevant because I knew it meant growth. The grind built mental armor. Armor that keeps me steady when chaos hits. I don't avoid the grind. I welcome it. Because the grind turns weakness into strength. The grind is a filter. It separates the talkers from the doers. Those who endure become stronger not just physically but mentally. You learn patience and persistence. You develop a deep respect for the process. Embracing the grind means showing up, even when you see no immediate reward. You understand success is a marathon, not a sprint. The grind shapes your character more than any trophy or medal ever could. When you embrace the grind, you become someone who can face any challenge without flinching. Chapter 4. Cultivate silence and focus. In a world drowning in noise, I found power in silence. I turned off notifications. I limited distractions. I made time for deep work. Silence isn't empty. It's where clarity lies. When I'm quiet, I hear my own thoughts clearly. It creates space to think long-term. In silence, I visualize the future I want. I prepare for the battles ahead calmly and strategically. The most successful people I know cherish silence. They use it to gain a mental edge. You must protect your silence like a sacred weapon. It will help you stand unshaken when chaos rages. Chapter 5. Show up consistently, especially when you don't want to. Consistency is the ugly truth of progress. It means doing the work when you're exhausted, when you feel unmotivated, when the world is distracting you. I created a system of small daily wins: 5 push-ups, writing 1 sentence, breathing exercises. Even tiny actions kept the fire alive. Motivation is a spark. Consistency is the fire that never dies. When you master consistency, you build momentum. Momentum that carries you through setbacks. Momentum that makes success inevitable. Showing up every day is your greatest weapon. There were days I wanted to quit. Days when my body felt broken. Days when the noise in my head was deafening. But I told myself this is the difference between those who succeed and those who fail. Every time I showed up, I made the impossible inch closer. Consistency beat talent when talent didn't show up. Consistency created trust between me and my goals. It proved I'm reliable even to myself. No matter how small the effort I committed, that commitment became my identity. I'm the person who shows up no matter what. That identity reshaped how I view obstacles. They became temporary and manageable. Consistency is the bridge between dreams and reality. Build your bridge brick by brick. Chapter 6. Turn failure into fuel and feedback. Failure is a teacher, not a punishment. Every failure taught me something crucial. What habits failed? Where did I waste energy? How can I do better next time? Instead of quitting, I took notes, adjusted my approach. I learned to embrace failure as part of the process. Failure is uncomfortable but necessary. It sharpens your strategy. It fuels your hunger. Without failure, you can't grow. The key is to listen and adapt. Failure humbled me and made me hungry at the same time. I realized failure doesn't define me. My reaction to failure defines me. I stopped fearing failure and started respecting it. Each failure revealed blind spots. Each failure uncovered weaknesses I needed to fix. Failure stripped away illusions and forced real growth. I celebrated failures as milestones on the road to mastery. Failure teaches resilience. Failure builds patience. Failure demands persistence. Without failure, the sweetest victories wouldn't taste as good. Chapter 7. Build unbreakable self-belief from within. When no one believes in you, you must believe twice as hard. I created daily affirmations. I documented every small win. I reminded myself of my why. Praise and approval are fleeting. True power comes from within. I learned to trust my effort even when results lagged. That trust created momentum. Self-belief is a muscle you train daily. When your actions align with your story, doubt fades, and that inner confidence moves mountains. Belief is the fuel behind every great accomplishment. Without it, you stumble and falter. I built my belief through repetition and proof. Every time I overcame a challenge, my belief grew stronger. I cut out negative voices in my head. I surrounded myself with positivity. Belief became my shield against doubt. It made me fearless to try new things. It gave me the courage to face failures head-on. Building belief isn't magic. It's persistence and proof stacked over time. Chapter 8. Use your time better than everyone else. While others scroll mindlessly, I work strategically. During commercials, I review notes. Before sunrise, I train. I guard my time fiercely. Time is your most valuable resource. Obsess over it. Plan your day like a general. Every minute counts. Small pockets of focused effort compound into breakthroughs. The future belongs to those who respect time. Distraction is the enemy of progress. Use your time smarter. I cut out meaningless meetings and conversations. I batch similar tasks. I set strict deadlines for myself. I protected my mornings as sacred time. I learned to say no without guilt. This created massive space for growth. I avoided multitasking because it kills focus. Deep focus means better results in less time. Use time as a weapon. Measure it like currency. Spend it wisely. Those who master time master life. Chapter 9. Own your unique edge and play to it. Talent is overrated. Your real edge is how you think and act daily. I discovered I'm strongest in quiet hours, so I own that rhythm. You must find your unique advantage. Your edge is your secret weapon. Without it, you're just noise. With it, you become unstoppable. I analyzed my strengths and weaknesses honestly. I aligned my actions with my natural flow. I didn't try to copy others blindly. I focused on what made me different. Playing to your edge means embracing your quirks. It means sharpening your strengths relentlessly. It means turning your weaknesses into learning opportunities. Your edge is what makes you special. It's what sets you apart in a crowded world. When you own your edge, you move with confidence and clarity. That confidence intimidates competition. That clarity attracts opportunity. Find your edge and unleash it fully. Chapter 10. Build a legacy quietly and relentlessly. People see the trophy but never the years of sacrifice. Legacy isn't applause. It's resilience. It's the habits you build in silence. Plant seeds without expectation. Mentor quietly. Build systems that last. Reflect often. Accept loneliness as part of mastery. If you want applause, you'll quit. If you want greatness, you'll build when no one's watching. Legacy is the silent storm that changes everything. I learned to be patient with the process. To trust the slow accumulation of effort. Legacy is what you leave behind long after you're gone. It's the lives you impact. The knowledge you share. The example you set. I focus on impact, not instant gratification. I build a foundation so strong it lasts generations. Legacy is about meaning, not fame. It's about contribution. It's about becoming more than yourself. This mindset freed me from the need for constant validation. It gave me peace to do the work for decades. Final thoughts. Nobody cares. And that's the greatest freedom you'll ever get. Stop needing approval. Stop waiting for rescue. Own your life fiercely. Do the hard work alone. Build momentum every day. Let the world see the results. They won't question your path. They'll feel your power. Be elite. Stay elite.